Today we're looking at the top 5 stocks to buy according to Reddit, and coming in at number 5 is ASML Holdings. They're trading at 604.70, and for the end of 2026, I increased their EPS by 29% to 30.72. I lowered their PE to 23, and that would give us a price of 706.56, which is a 17% increase. The analyst 1 year is 905, which is a 29% increase. The tariffs on Taiwanese chips, where most semiconductors are made in the world, is said to be 32%. It's supposedly going to be less in the Netherlands, where ASML Holdings is based, and that could be an opportunity for this company. The risk I put is medium. The reward is medium. I put ASML as a buy. And coming in at number 4, ironically, it's Reddit stock itself. It's 105.53 today. The December 2026 projection I increased their EPS by 247% to 215. I cut their PE almost in half to 90. That would give us a price of 193.5, which is an 83% increase. The analyst 1 year for Reddit is 202.93, which is a 25% upside. Obviously, it has a very high valuation, very high PE, but it has such a high earnings potential that it makes it a low risk, high reward play. So I put it as a strong buy if that's what you're looking for. And coming in at number 3, we have Rocket Labs. They're trading at 22.29. For the end of 2026, I increased their revenue per share 118% to 192. I lowered their price to sales to 15. That would give us a price of 28.8, which is a 30% increase. The analyst 1 year is 27.91, which is a 25% increase. Their price to sales is very, very high at 25, but they also have earnings potential, just like Reddit. They have so much earnings. This is going to be a higher risk just because that price to sales is way, way higher than Reddit's at 13. So that's going to be high risk, high reward. I put Rocket Labs as a buy. And moving on to number 2, we have Costco. They're trading at 1,007.15. For the end of 2026, I put their EPS at 19.73, which is a 15% upside. I lowered their PE 10% to 53. That would give us a price of 10.45.69, which is a 4% upside. The analyst 1 year for Costco is 10.83.65, which is a 7% increase. Historically, their PE has been closer to 30. It's 58 currently, but it has been rising consistently over time if you look at it. The revenue and earnings are growing very steady for Costco. If you look at them, they're a perfect chart. They grow just as steady as the PE. The risk for Costco I put as medium just because that valuation's starting to creep up into really high growth territory, which Costco doesn't really have high growth. It has consistent growth, doesn't really have high growth anymore. So for that reason, risk is medium, rewards like a lowish medium, so I put the rating as a hold. And coming in at number 1 is Microsoft. They're trading at 433.35. For the end of 2026, I put their EPS at 15.32, which is an 18% increase. I dropped their PE 1% to 33. That would give us a price of 505.56, which is a 17% increase. The analyst 1 year for Microsoft is 506.31, which is a 17% increase, exactly what I'm projecting. The historical PE for Microsoft is 30, but the average for the tech sector is 40. So Microsoft is sitting pretty good relative to its growth. I think it's pretty fairly valued. The risk is going to be low because of that, and the reward is going to be medium. I put Microsoft as a strong buy. And if you want to see the Motley Fool's top 3 tech stocks right now, go check out this video right here. Otherwise, have a great night.